Our inaugural PowerPoint karaoke will be announced by Caitlin, who is right here. 2 heats. Yeah, this final. Oh, so I'm sorry. The winners of our heats will be announced.
Sorry, we're just announcing heat winners at this moment, and then there will be a final battle between the 2 winners of the heats.
Naked battle.
Okay. With PowerPoint decks. So the winner of Heat 1, a great group of 4 presenters, was Satish. Congratulations. And in Heat 2, Misha came out on top. So congratulations to those 2 presenters.
All right, now we have prepared 2 particularly difficult battle decks for the final round, which Tom and I have been researching for at least 3 months and putting together. A quick thank you to everybody who helped us with material, particularly Jonas, who provided at least 3 gigabytes of tentacle porn images. I don't know where they came from, but they were very helpful, so thank you, Jonas. You can pick them all up again at the back of the room. All right, so let's reverse. Should we reverse the order, Tom? Should we do Misha first? Yeah, all right, Misha. I'd like to welcome Misha back to the stage.
Thank you. Yeah, once again, there's going to be some slides. And I'm going to tell you about what's in them. Oh, that's right. So this is the talk is entitled "How to Bag Your Dream Date Online." It is, of course, translated from the Russian, where "online" has a figurative meaning, meaning by archery. So often, if Russians say "I'll talk to you online," what they really mean is "I'm going to shoot you with an arrow." So you should be careful of that with Russians because they have their own figures of speech. Also, they are prone to clamber you if you're standing still. If they're being chased, they'll just climb up a warrior where they know that they'll be safe. Take a moment and just let that sink in. Now, first of all, so in terms of dating, obviously, cigarettes are now, of course, everyone knows. You think they can hurt you. Why? Because they're hot. They're physically hot, especially the red ember part. Guns also, of course, hot, especially the bullet coming out part. And then booze. Harmful in a dating context. If you do find yourself on fire, then the thing that you can do is grab a starlet and just throw her down. That's what's happening. This man actually, as you can see, he has guns, booze, and a cigarette before, so obviously he's completely on fire there. But a flame retardant starlet thrown on top of him will fix the problem. Next, is that a pistol in your pocket? No, obviously that's a rifle. And that's what I want to say. That you don't want to go on a date with just small people. Say, oh, should I bring a handgun on a date? And I'm like, what are you, a wuss? No, of course not. If you're on a date and a serious fire battle breaks out, just having some crappy little handgun is not going to save you. What you want, ideally, in a dating situation, is a gun that comes at least up to there on you. And then there you'll notice that it's actually got this antenna coming out, and that's because it's a wireless radio-controlled gun. So what you do is you put on the controller pants here, and then you can do it. And then also, oh, of course, here, act natural. Everyone knows, and what could be more natural than a lightning bolt going back and forth between the eyes of 2 little girls? Now, for a lot of people, that's pretty much a fundamental image of nature. And people say that. Wait, now some of you say, I've never seen that happen, and that's because there's only one place that actually does happen. That is inside of the human heart. For years, scientists have been mystified. What is it that makes us human? And the answer is that inside of our heart, of every one of our hearts, there are 2 little girls with lightning bolts going back and forth between their eyes. And that's actually the basic thing of what it is to be human. And scientists have, screw the scientists. Moving on, ready to meet the family. Now, I don't know if any of you, does anyone here have a family? Great, and is anybody's family from the Renaissance? Yes, okay, so great. So those of you from the Renaissance will especially recognize that this is pretty much what it's like when you meet the family. People put themselves into these poses, they arrange themselves along a single wall, they put on hats, all of which have tremendous symbolic value. And that's what I love the most about the family. That's right. So here, this man over here, and then there it is, there actually is the dating gun that we saw in the previous slide. And it's interesting to think that inside everyone, oh, well, there's no more time for that. But of course, that's right. Now, of course, if you're going to if say you're dating a robot, people think, what should I wear? Is it enough to wear overalls? I say no, because look, a giant lightning bolt will come down at you from here. It will go past this chamber pot and strike you in the foot. Now the only thing to protect you there is if you can insulate yourself by touching this part of the robot, which is of course the insulating disc, or the insulatotron. Deleting, what does this mean? Oh, here's a guy, he's sitting in front of a computer and he's saying a bunch of stuff. Delete my browser history always makes you feel like I never cyberstalked you in the first place. Now, so this man, this man, of course, could be any of us, just sitting on our old-fashioned LCD computer in a void, nowhere at all. We've thrown away everything that we have, leaving only this pithy saying. Is he safe? Is he dating on a robot? Is he sufficiently protected? Strangely, yes, because the cathode ray tube, as we all know, is something that all robots are afraid of. So they see that, they will instantly be terrified. Oh, and speaking of terror, are there any questions on what you've heard so far?
Thank you, Misha.
Any questions? Let's not see the same hands. Any questions? So how do I respond to meeting the family? Well, it depends. Generally, in my case, most of the times when I meet a family, it actually is a robot family. So I just, I put on my overalls and I ground myself, and I'm pretty much good to go.